Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English Podcast, where learning English is simple, fun, and something you can use every single day. I'm Emily.
Hi, Emily. Hi, everyone. It's so good to be here again.
Always great to have you back, Paul. And to all our amazing listeners, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Today we have a really practical topic, especially for beginners.
That's right. We're going to talk about our day, our daily routine.
Exactly. You'll learn useful everyday verbs and phrases, the kind you can use right away when talking about your own life.
Like wake up, get dressed, go to work, simple but powerful phrases that help you describe your daily life in English.
And when you master these, you can build longer sentences and sound more natural in conversations.
Absolutely. And before we start, if you enjoy learning English with us, don't forget to follow Everyday English Podcast, give this episode a thumbs up, and share it with your friends who are also learning English.
It really helps our community grow, and we love reading your comments. So tell us about your day down below after the episode.
Yes. All right, Paul, are you ready to walk us through your day?
I'm ready. Let's begin with the morning. That's when everything starts.
Perfect. So, listeners, grab a cup of coffee or tea, relax, and let's learn how to talk about your day in English. All right, Paul. Let's start from the very beginning. Morning time. What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Well, the first thing I do is wake up. But honestly, I usually hit the snooze button once or twice before I actually get up.
I think everyone does that. So, after you wake up, what's next?
I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. There, I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Nice and clean. Those are great morning verbs. Wake up, get out of bed, brush your teeth, wash your face.
Exactly. And after that, I go to the kitchen to make breakfast.
The best part of the morning. What do you usually have?
I usually have tea with some cereal. Sometimes, if I have time, I'll make eggs or oatmeal.
Sounds healthy. I usually drink coffee, I can't start my day without it, and eat some toast with fruit, like a banana or strawberries.
Coffee lovers always say that. So, after breakfast, what do you do next?
I get dressed. That means I put on my clothes for the day. And if I have to go out, I put on my shoes and grab my bag.
Great phrases for everyone to learn. Get dressed, put on your shoes, grab your bag. You can also say put on your coat if it's cold.
That's right. Then I leave the house and go to work.
So your morning routine is wake up, brush teeth, wash face, have breakfast, get dressed, and leave the house.
Exactly. Pretty typical, but super useful to describe in English.
I agree. My morning looks similar, except sometimes I work from home, so I skip the leave the house part.
Lucky you. Working from home means you can wear comfy clothes all day.
True, but I still try to dress properly. It helps me feel ready to work.
That's a good tip for our listeners. Even if you study or work from home, getting ready properly helps your brain switch to focus mode.
Definitely. So now that our mornings are done, let's move on to what we do during the day.
Okay, so now that we've finished our morning coffee and left the house, let's talk about what happens next, the day.
Yes. So, Emily, what do you usually do during the day?
Well, I go to work at around 9 a.m. I sit at my desk and work on my computer.
That's a very common sentence. Sit at my desk and work on my computer. Most people can relate to that.
True. I usually answer emails, join meetings, and write reports.
Great verbs there. Answer, join, write. These are perfect for beginners to practice.
Sometimes, if I've been sitting for too long, I stand up and stretch a little. It helps me stay awake.
Good tip. When I work from home, I do similar things. I write lessons, prepare materials, and have online meetings with my students.
Oh, that's cool. Working online is becoming so common now.
Exactly. And then around midday, it's lunchtime.
My favorite time of day. What do you usually have for lunch, Paul?
I usually have something simple, a sandwich or a salad. Sometimes I cook rice with vegetables.
Sounds healthy. I sometimes go out to eat with coworkers, but if I'm busy, I bring lunch from home.
That's a great phrase for listeners. Bring lunch from home. It means you prepare it earlier and take it with you.
Exactly. So after lunch, what happens next for you?
After lunch, I go back to work. I usually teach another class, reply to more emails, and sometimes plan new lessons.
Same here. I continue working on reports or projects until around 5 or 6 p.m.
So the daytime routine includes lots of useful verbs. Sit at my desk, work on my computer, answer emails, have meetings, write reports, have lunch, and go back to work.
Perfect summary. These are super useful for anyone learning how to describe a typical day in English.
Absolutely. And now let's move to the best part of the day. What happens after work?
Ah, yes. Time to relax. All right, Paul. The workday is over. It's time for my favorite part, the evening.
Mine too. After work, I usually go home. It's the best feeling. Walking through the door, taking off your shoes, and just relaxing.
I know exactly what you mean. When I get home, I usually sit on the sofa and watch TV for a little while.
Same here. Sometimes I also cook dinner. I like making pasta or soup, something warm and simple.
That sounds delicious. I enjoy cooking too, but sometimes I'm too tired, so I order food online.
I think many people can relate to that. Order food online, another great modern phrase for our listeners.
Yes. And after dinner, I usually wash the dishes. Not the most exciting part, but it has to be done.
True. Sometimes I listen to music or a podcast while washing dishes. It makes it more fun.
Oh, that's a smart idea. I often call my family or friends after dinner to catch up.
That's nice. I sometimes go for a walk in the evening. It helps me relax after sitting all day.
Good habit. I also like to read a book before bed. It helps me calm down.
I usually brush my teeth again and get ready for bed. What time do you usually go to bed, Paul? Around 10:30 or 11. If I start watching a movie, it might be later.
I know that feeling. I go to bed around 11:30.
So our evening routines are go home, relax, cook dinner, eat, wash the dishes, read a book, talk to family, listen to music, and go to bed.
Exactly. All great verbs for learners to practice describing their evenings.
And remember, these small actions make perfect short sentences for beginners. For example, I go home at 6. I eat breakfast with my family. I go to work by bus. I have lunch at noon. I go to bed at 10:30.
Perfect practice. And remember, don't worry about being perfect. Just keep speaking and using English every day.
Exactly. Progress happens little by little, so be proud of yourself for learning something new today.
And if you enjoyed this lesson, please follow Everyday English Podcast, give us a like, and share this episode with your friends who are also learning English.
It really helps our community grow, and we love reading your comments. So tell us about your day down below after the episode.
Yes. Well, Paul, we covered a lot today.
We really did. From waking up to going to bed, a full day in English.
Let's do a quick review for our listeners.
Great idea. In the morning, we learned verbs like wake up, get out of bed, brush teeth, wash face, make breakfast, get dressed, and leave the house.
Then, during the day, we used phrases like go to work, sit at my desk, work on my computer, answer emails, have meetings, write reports, have lunch, and go back to work.
And for the evening, we practiced go home, relax, cook dinner, wash the dishes, read a book, talk to family, listen to music, and go to bed.
That's a great list. These verbs are all part of our everyday lives, so they're perfect for beginners to learn first.
Exactly. The best way to remember them is to use them. Talk about your day in English.
Yes. Try this. Write or say 5 sentences about what you do every day. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m., I eat breakfast with my family, I go to work by bus, I have lunch at noon, I go to bed at 10:30.
That's perfect practice. And remember, don't worry about being perfect. Just keep speaking and using English every day.
Exactly. Progress happens little by little, so be proud of yourself for learning something new today.
And if you enjoyed this lesson, please follow Everyday English Podcast, give us a like, and share this episode with your friends.
It really helps us grow and lets us create more fun lessons for you.
Also, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell us about your day in English.
Yes, write 1 or 2 sentences using the new verbs you learned. We might even read some of your comments in the next episode.
That would be awesome. Thank you all so much for listening today.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, English learning gets easier when you use it every day.
Exactly. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
See you next time on Everyday English Podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye.